healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Success is your destiny. Yes. Love, wisdom, power. Remember always who you are. Yes. Yes. I am love, wisdom, power. Yes. Yes. I am love. Yes. Power. Yes. I am love, wisdom. Yes. I am love, wisdom, power. Yes. Yes. I am love, wisdom, power. Master. Yes. I am. Yes. Love, wisdom, power. Yes. I am. Say to yourself. Yes. I am protected. Yes. Yes. I am. Master. I am. Yes.
Tell me if you hear. Can you hear me now?
No, I only hear the
Yes.
phone.
You
Only
can hear him.
I hear the phone. I don't
Okay,
hear
yeah.
him.
Oh,
No. No.
they hang up the phone.
I did.
Maybe I got to go back out and come back
Why
in.
don't you chill out for a second? What do you mean? I go out?
3. What about now, Laji?
I hear you now. Good. We're
Okay,
good.
family. Thank you. Thank you for giving it. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you. The Dove. Thank you. Now we good. So, but Laji, I'm just gonna put you in the back while we do the invocation. All right. So, as we said, energy cannot be created or destroyed. Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids. We're here to raise each other's frequency individually and collectively. And we say together, yes, I am forgiving all past lives, everybody from my past lives. And I ask everybody from my past lives to please forgive me because I am greater than my memories. And most of all, I am forgiving myself. And as we bring our awareness, that's all we have that we can carry with us forever, family. For eternity is our awareness, not our bodies, not our bank accounts, not our precious guns, silver, gold. We can only carry the frequency of our soul to higher heights or lowest lows. So tonight we focused on lifting, elevating, transmutating. Special acknowledgement to Sister OJ Yemi, reminded me that the violet flame, spinning, spiraling, transmutating into our golden light. So thank you for those precious words, OJ Yemi. So individually and collectively, we bring our awareness into the here and now and unlimited possible future timelines. And we already forgive because we are God incarnate in consciousness. We forgive all future possibilities and ask all future possibilities to forgive us. And most of all, we forgive ourselves. With that being said, we're going to invite our ascended master brothers and sisters, bringing Laji on. And Laji, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me now. All right. So now we got to invite, thank, and invite our ascended master brothers and sisters. Yeshua, we thank you and invite you. Is Mary of Magdalene, we thank you and invite you. Mother Mary, Black Madonna, we thank you and invite you. Gatekeeper of Mount Shasta, Northern California, thank you and invite you. Saint Germain. Latest Christ, born in the Congo, Simeon Toko, we thank you and invite you. Sheikh Amadou Bamba, Sheikh Ibrahim, we thank you and invite you. We thank and invite Melchizedek, Enoch, Elijah. We thank and invite ascended masters from Atlantis, Lemuria, the Buddhas from in the earth's interior, because the earth is hollow as a bubble, family, and the prison planet, chicken farm, gatekeepers of the planet wanting to keep us out from being inside the earth where we would live 15,000 years in our 20s instead of 20 years in our 20s. They don't want you having access into the earth's interior till you're cultivated, elevated, transmutated. So we thank and invite Enoch the Ethiopian, Archangel Michael, to be with us tonight, protect all our family, friends, and loved ones, wherever they may be. May we always remember that we can call on these forces of nature, Archangel Michael, for protection for ourselves, our family, friends, and loved ones. We thank and invite Nikolai Tesla. We thank and invite Sanat Kumara. We thank and invite Metatron. And family, let me show you. I've been doing a lot of Metatron creations. And I thank you, Metatron. This is a Metatron breastplate, Logi. Take a look. This is what's going to be down there in Atlanta.
I hope you made a lot of them.
No, I got the Powerballs. I made a handful of these. These are the upgraded Enoch Metatron breastplates. Yours is still strong, but this is what's come along. And, I still got to add the cords to it, the turquoise. And I got the Xenon Powerballs. So we thank and invite Buddha, Lady Buddha, Krishna, Lady Krishna, Ganesh, Monkey King. We thank and invite all the extraterrestrial brothers and sisters focused on elevating all of humanity with the golden touch of enlightenment. We thank and invite you. We thank and invite all the keepers of flames of hope throughout the halls of time. We thank and invite Harriet Tubman, Mary McLeod Bethune. We thank Elegba Oshun, Yemaya, Oya, Ologun, Shango, Ogun, Orumila, Obatala, Ochosi. We forces of nature that live inside of us, we thank and invite. Wakantanka, we thank and invite. All our African, Hawaiian, Pacific Islanders who've held the flame of love, hope, inspiration for tomorrows of greater manifestation. We thank P.B. Randolph. We thank and invite Dr. Sabi, Kalindi Ayi. We thank and invite Marcus Mosea Garvey, El Haj Malik El Shabazz. We thank Prophet Noble Drew Ali. We thank and invite Chief Geronimo, Chief Osceola, Chief Crazy Horse, Chief Sitting Bull. We thank and invite Nat Turner, John Brown. We thank and invite all the brothers and sisters who have used their life force for the elevation of tomorrows to come. We thank and invite Imhotep, Ptahotep, Akhenaten. We thank and invite Master Himalaya, Great Divine Director. And we thank and invite all of our ancestors who helped lift us one step at a time, whether through poetry, through activism, through the sciences, the arts, through all facets of creativity for our personal elevation. All right. We thank and invite Yogananda. We thank and invite. So we say, Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado, Amen, Amen. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Come on, Laji. Drop a prayer, man. Right off your chest, man.
Okay. Beloved, mighty, and presence, great host of sitting and ascended masters, great angelic hosts, great cosmic beings, govern the system of worlds and the seven mighty Elohim. I pray for the protection of this country. I pray for the heart, soul, and mind of every human being listening to this broadcast and around America. I pray that we are free from war or any violent interaction. I pray that America becomes the most powerful country in the world and that we live in prosperity and peace. I pray that we become the ascended master country. I pray that our president is protected because he seems like he's on the way to helping us all. I pray for a new day. I pray that this black and white together that we've seen to squash what seems like racism is not a ploy to have us loving each other to then send us all off to war. I pray that everything that we want, that we accomplish. In the name of the mighty I am presence and great host of the ascended master, I demand this manifest. I expect this physically manifest. I am this physically manifest. And all I send to Jesus Christ, victory, life, and freedom attain right now. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am.
All right. So, family, we got a health fair coming up. Same weekend, Brother Rich is going to be doing his event in Atlanta. God willing, I'll be there on Saturday, coming in with all the technology. With the, pardon that sound, I'm just going to put this phone over here on the side. We got, I'm going to have two things. Basically, Brother Rich's program is the Xenon Powerballs. This has been a fascinating ride, Brother Laji family. I got that on my chest. And then I'm going to have different size Enoch breastplates. I even have one here, family. This is for the superhero. This is the superhero size. You know, it's heavy. It's almost like 5 pounds worth of Metatron technology versus this size. This is the first one you could tell this is the first one I was wearing. Then I said, okay, I got to refine it. So I put it inside the disc so you can also bathe, charge your water, tea, juice, but essentially it's going to be used for wearing on your neckline. Show them yours, Laji. You got your Enoch? No, just bring it up. No, the big one, the big flat one, like this.
Oh,
you don't have it on. So anyway, family, this is multi-purpose. You could use it for massage. You can use it for placing flat in the water. And the reason I put it in the resin was for the purpose of keeping the gold tint to it, and also multi-purpose use as massage therapy, magnetize your water, your tea, your juice. So this is the latest design. Show them yours, Laji. This is the previous design. It's similar. It's different, but similar. Hold on. Let me let you go full screen for a second. And there's many who have this design out here. Yeah, that's a nice one. So I still have to add the turquoise to this one. That one Laji has the pyramids in it. And my intuition told me to just have the turquoise, the lapis on this, and the crystal cord, which will be adjustable. And this will be also available. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Also, family, nobody has this particular one because mine has the beads. Everybody else has drink. So
Yeah, that's
you know,
facts.
you're in the house right now.
Okay. Also, you know what? Glad you mentioned that because I want to put up the Wide Power banner. I'm drinking right now, family. Listen, we got to fortify. We can't wait. We can't afford to wait till our bodies break down and then we start doing the right thing.
That's right.
There's too many folks flopping and dropping. I'm hearing stories left and right, strokes, heart attacks, diabetes, all this. So I say again, get your Wide Power. This is edible Oregon. You hear the siren? They're going to get somebody now. Like Shaggy say, it wasn't me.
I got my formula right here.
What's that?
Fourth day. This is a cayenne. I call it Brahmastra, but they call it the what they call it, the master cleanser. Cayenne, lemon, water. Cayenne, lemon, and and water.
No, wait a second. Also, olive oil goes in there, right?
No.
The Master Cleanser don't have olive oil?
Master cleanser, that's what it is. Not that I know of.
I thought, family, if you heard of the Master Cleanser, tell us what ingredients you heard. Because I guess there's different people tell us different things. And what I'm doing right now, I'm adding 3 big old scoops, special acknowledgement to Wide Power, man. 3 big old scoops of Wide Power to my water because I'm out of Kinkaliba tea. I didn't drink up like 6 50-ounce bottles within a week and a half, I think. And I like this because I like the way I make it. Oh, family, I want to share this with you. Listen, Laji,
right now.
When you have your Kinkaliba tea, you drank Kinkaliba tea today?
No, not today. I'm fasting, so I've been sticking with just the olive leaf, the mushrooms, the cilantro, and this thing I told you about last year, which has so much stuff. The golden trifecta of wellness is really, really powerful.
Okay, that's cool.
I talked about this last year.
So, see, family, they're saying it's lemon, cayenne, and grade A maple syrup.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Mm.
I don't know if mine is grade A though. I have to see.
Well, if it ain't grade A, what is it? Grade B, C, D, E?
I'm
Which
telling
one?
you right now. Grade A. Grade A.
Oh, hold a second. Let me move this out the way so you can see it. Oh, yeah, that looks good, man.
Yeah.
That looks like some moonshine in a bottle.
Sure.
And they got it labeled maple syrup.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
I take a swig of that. I worked out today, got in my 8,000 steps, and trying to go light. And I went to the gym to Draco and removing the man boobs, and that's it. And knees.
Mm.
That's all I'm gonna do for the 40 days. I'm not gonna do no more than the.
Yeah, you got to take it in steps.
Yeah.
Because you got a pretty young thing you got to keep up with. She just flashed past. Special acknowledgement to your science officer, Jay Dean.
Yep.
And without her, Logic could barely turn the power on his phone.
Hank is working on his
oh, man. They say, "Go on, Baba." Look, they're giving you kudos, man. And they say it's in your maple syrup's in a Hennessy bottle, man. That's funny as heck. Yeah, that's go ahead. That's it. They're giving you some energy, man.
And I got this V jammy too, man.
What's that?
The V jammy that Bufo Master hooked me up with. Steve Bufo Master.
Oh, okay, cool.
3 jammies, three drops of this.
Now, what's that vibe like?
I'm trying to get back to memory, but I'm still I'm common words are eluding me every now and then. But so this 3 drops of this twice a day, free to V.
Oh, okay.
Or the trifecta.
Well, you know what? I'm pulling out my other tools. Also, go ahead. What you got there, Logi? Show us what you got.
Mushroom jammy that we talked.
Oh, yeah, I did that today.
And this gives you your nourishment and it cleanses.
Okay.
You
You figured out the recipe?
Kamukakai. Yeah, I figured it out. I got the coconut milk and a tablespoon of this. Take that twice a day, and I'm doing. We got this here. So I got 7 things that's empowering me on this fast.
All right.
I forgot about eating. I'm not. Last time I was like tempted. I haven't even forgot. I forgot about it. Days of
All
4.
right.
That's blessing.
Okay.
So good to see you.
Blessings,
Pumping up.
Doc. We're glad to have you on, man.
All right. All right. So
You called at a good time, brother. I'm gonna tell you, I was sitting outside, leaning up against my bike, saying, "Okay, I'm just taking the last little bit of the sunlight," and said, "Let me see how this healing circle goes." And then you called, man. So you got something cooking. What you got cooking?
well, this is from the multidhc.com, and we always have something cooking. At least once a month, we have a major presentation. So tomorrow, I have a long-term colleague, Suzanne Clay. This is somebody that has been in the energy healing field for about 30 years. But here's what's special about this. She actually studied with a researcher named Bill Bankston, who was able to repeatedly shrink tumors in mice. I mean, he did that in multiple laboratories. Mice that had strains that always led to their death, he was able to shrink them. And he has a special energy technique that she learned. So for at least 16 years, she's been working with patients with cancer at various stages, including stage 4, and has actually been able to make a difference in the lives of many people. So he's actually giving a presentation tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. So, and this all goes with the idea of approaching your health from the inside out. Of course, part of the inside includes what it is that you're putting inside of you, but then there's the other multi-dimensional aspect to all of us that we can tap into. And some of us are more tapped in than others. Some of us can actually feel the sensations, can actually feel the changes in somebody else's body. And this is stuff that can be cultivated. So I'm happy that the particular group at the multidhc.com, we have this kind of experience, and we're working with people on an energetic level. And this, I look at as more revolutionary, although people have known this in all kind of various cultures and things. But, because we've moved into quantum physics in the West, it's much more acceptable the role that consciousness plays in our everyday health in a very fundamental way. So I'm just happy to be able to just share that with you, with the crew here. And if you don't mind, I'm going to hang on a bit because I want to hear more about what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, man, you're welcome to. We got different things happening this weekend in Restoration. Let me put up the flyer. We're having a 2-day event, special acknowledgement to Sister Monique and her deputy, Kafunya. They're having, let me just move this for a second. The health fair, Saturday, February 8th, 4 to 7 p.m. is Professor Haru. He's a attorney, a herbalist, and he also, Doc, did a presentation showing that, it says here, exploring the successful elimination of malignant cells using the intracellular parasite approach. That's going to be on Saturday. Sunday, from noon to 5 p.m. at Restoration is going to be a whole bunch of vendors of various artists, healers, massage therapists, Reiki masters. They're going to be at Restoration. I hope to be there by Sunday for that program. So this coming weekend is a 2-day event in Brooklyn, and then in Atlanta, Brother Rich is doing a special event on Saturday, and I'm going down, spirit willing. My brother here, Laji, is going to be assisting me along with Queen Yana. And Doc, I haven't shown you the latest things out of the lab.
You got
This is a
man.
magnetic breastplate
Oh,
of Metatron design.
right, right. I recognize.
And Logi has a
Right.
variation. It's a Delta type.
I
We're going
don't.
to have that. And then we also developed a Xenon Powerball.
Right.
Now, this is for us over 25. If you want to, they found that the gas xenon regenerates cells. There's a book called Einstein Doesn't Work Here Anymore that was written in the early 1980s. And during muscle testing, inside is a xenon bulb, and this is surrounded with a series of magnets and titanium to amplify the
Let
xenon energy
let me
beyond the sphere.
let me share something with you. Let me share something with you because I don't know if folks can look up something called a bio well, right?
Hmm.
So right now you have all kind of technology devices that are developed to measure subtle energy, right? The bio well is developed by a Russian scientist, Konstantin Korakov, and this actually is an extension of Kirlian photography. But basically, what is, check this out, it's looking at the photon emissions from various parts of the body. And this is the kind of thing that you would really want to have because you can put your medicine, your magnets and things on people, and then that can actually be measured. You can actually measure the change in photonic energy that's happening. Um, and folks, just in general, you really want to tap into some of the bioenergetic technologies. I mean, a lot of us use kinesiology and we can pick up stuff, we can feel stuff. But some of the devices that are coming out is something called the Zytoscan, XYTO. There's an Energy for Life. There's an AO scan. These are powerful systems with decades of research behind them, and they really can be helpful, especially as you're crafting all of these elements together. So I just throw that in there.
My brother, is Bio Well, is that a website or is that a book?
Um, so if you went to, what would be the best way? If you just Google BioWell, you're going to come up. So the group is called the Gaia Healers or GaiaPractitioners.com, GAIA healers.com. So these are people all around the world that use this technology. So, and I actually work with a lot of the practitioners, but it's pretty phenomenal as energy measurements go.
Would they be on the Gaia network? These people?
I don't know if they're on that network per se. Like I'm here in Los Angeles, so I know there's a big LA festival, not festival, but it's almost like what New Life was in New York, where everybody comes out. But I know they're going to be here this weekend. But if you look up Gaia healers or Gaia practitioners, you will actually find this group. But the point is, you got people that are in this field that are now using this kind of instrumentation, both to help to demonstrate to people, beyond the kinesiology piece, like what's actually happening at the level of different organ systems in the body, at the level of tissues. So I think it can be extremely helpful.
Cool.
Yeah. So what else is happening, my brothers?
I was hoping, oh, you can't hear us now. I can hear you. He can't hear us.
How about now? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
So
Yeah.
Doc, how much is that device? How much of an investment is it?
This is probably a couple grand, if I remember. It's probably a couple grand.
Okay.
There are other systems that are less expensive, but they measure like the body's subtle energy field, right? I mean, you can do something as simple as heart math. You can go to heartmath.com, and there are devices that look at heart rate variability, and they're much cheaper. Heart rate variability is something that I'm going to be sharing lectures about. I'm starting a series called The Secrets of the Heart. And we're going to start by where everybody is at, looking at cardiovascular disease, because 50% of people that have cardiovascular problems, strokes, heart attacks, hypertension, they don't have the typical risk factors. They don't have the typical risk factors. Most people don't know on a genetic level, you even have a heart attack gene. I mean, you can imagine, literally, it's a heart attack gene. You got genes that make it more sense to use one medication over another. And when you really begin to understand how the cardiovascular system works, you see that different categories of drugs work on different things, which you can understand how different herbs and foods can do the same thing. If I can give you just one example, right? For instance, if you think about the wood element in Chinese medicine, right? So the major thing with the wood element in terms of energy of the body, the wood, it is the energy of the liver and the gallbladder. So when someone has something called constrained liver qi, that's another way of saying you're stressed out or there's too much tension in the body. Too much tension then constricts. The muscles around the blood vessels begin to constrict, right? And that causes blood pressure. So there's a whole class of drugs like amlodipine, drugs that cause vasodilation to open that up. But maybe you need more magnesium. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or these medicine, maybe you need a formula called free and easy or CIL1, as a way to do that. And maybe you need this to help relax the body, which is why a lot of people will work out and then go to the gym because they're going to release all that tension and stuff that's been built up. But the idea is not to be stuck on drugs for the rest of your life, but to understand what's behind the problem that you have. And you can't get that if it's simply about just checking your blood pressure. So the work that like you guys are showing different nutritional things and the use of magnets and stuff, I first got exposed to the magnets when I was asked as a medical student to put my hand over the PMI, the point of maximal impulse, which you can feel is like between the ribs, and all of a sudden I felt like my hand was caught in a magnetic field, literally. Right. And it really is. But I was sensitive where I could feel, I'm looking at everybody. Don't you feel that? Like, what's going on? There's this whole magnetic pull there. Right. The heart has the largest magnetic field of the whole body and stuff. Right. And it's right. So, I mean, that's kind of understood, but it's not being utilized. It's not being utilized. So, but therein, the stuff that people don't know can hurt you.
Yeah, you got that right. What you don't know can hurt you.
Right. Especially it's lower vibrational solutions and they're really higher vibrational solutions. That's why I'm so excited about this presentation, because this woman has been doing this work, was trained in this work and how to recognize the energy around cancer cells and begin to work and shrink them. Now, nobody's saying don't do any of the other stuff that you're doing, but clearly, I mean, we see this all the time. The solutions that people offer can be as damaging as the disease itself.
If not more so.
Right. I mean, we all know people that have gone down that road with cancer, radiation, chemo, surgery, all of that. They have other things to do. And as the physics expands, you would think that the concept of healing and energy would be better understood and actually applied. But doctors, many of which are very well-meaning, they're locked into an educational model. And the educational model programs and wires the brain in a particular way. Somebody that's practicing Reiki, Qigong, is meditating all the time. Your brain is wired differently. So you're able to receive information. You're able to be a vessel to actually transmit energy in a different kind of way, right? And all of these things can be brought together to make a difference for folks. So, but anyway, I just want to thank you for having me come on for a minute just to share. Her name is Suzanne Clegg. If you go to the multidhc.com, the flyer there, you can just sign up. It's a free webinar tomorrow at 8:30 p.m.
Say that again. It's tomorrow, which is Wednesday,
At
8:30 p.m.
right. And
Where
I'll
at?
be, this is on, it's on a Zoom. It's the Eventbrite. You're going to see an invitation there. It's Eventbrite. And I'll be doing something on the following week, starting a series called The Secrets of the Heart, and really, taking that from consciousness down to biomechanical, chemical level. Right. So,
So
bless
what's
you.
it like out there in California before you go slip? We ain't gonna
Oh,
let you slip away. You out there in Cali, man. All we heard was everything was burning down except in the hood, and here you are in Cali. So what part of the hood you in? You in Watts, Oakland? Where you at?
no. Let me share a couple things, right? Because I had the opportunity to work with first responders at Ground Zero. I had a grant from the Rockefeller Foundation. This was through the Olive Leaf. I was working there. This was 2005, 2006. So they were sending first responders and other folks that had been exposed, like I was medical director of a med spa. So they were sending them there for spa treatments, but these folks were toxic. So we started doing all kind of different measurements, and we even published a journal paper looking at heavy metals, and that the levels that people actually had. And we were able to document, the level of, exposure. They took our grant because I don't think there was a real interest in documenting how sick people were becoming. So the problem here in LA is that this is not a wildfire. This is a fire where you're being exposed to all kind of household wares, from everything from asbestos to heavy metals to any number of things that are all toxic. So it's toxic from the standpoint of the ash that's going to be deposited all around. And I had one client came in talking about he was sweeping the ash off of his roof. Now, this stuff is just loaded with all kind of toxins and heavy metals. So the thing is, people are going to have to, the laboratory sophistication is much better now. So you can actually check and see if you have exposure to heavy, right? You can check for some of these environmental chemicals, right? But you're going to have to do that because that registry list that was developed in New York, right? And all these people dying of rare cancers and things, that's going to be the same thing here unless people take extra measures. And what happens is when you have disasters like that, everybody wants to get back to normal. Open the schools up, send kids, but you can't really do that. You have to recognize, it's not quite Chernobyl, but this is really significant because those were like hurricane force winds that were blowing that fire around. And the toxic residue here is going to be crazy if they really, and hopefully they'll take the time to address this properly. Right. Can't hear you.
Were you impacted by those winds? Sorry, I had forgot. I got all excited and forgot I had muted myself.
No, so I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I still have a patient base out here. So I travel out just to see my clients. My son's pediatrician home had burned down.
Wow.
Somebody else lost everything. So folks in LA are doing everything they can to help, other Angelinos that really have struggled. But the ripple effect from this whole thing is really, is really serious, very serious. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. What was you getting ready to say, Laji?
That was perceptive on your part. I was going to ask you, do you think that these fires were accidental or that they were started by arsonists?
I don't even think I have to. I mean, some fires are accidental, some fires get started, but it's not the start of the fire. It's like what the environment did with the fire. It's, these Santa Ana winds and everything. I mean, it's the whole environment, and it's there are all kind of issues about the water supply, that there wasn't enough water. I mean, I can't get into it because this
Yeah,
is
we heard about that where
it's,
they had
They
the
shut
mayor had dropped the number of fire department resources, and then the governor out there that diverted the water or some kind of stuff like that was going on.
the water.
I mean, the real message.
Democrats, yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody knows what time it is. So this is a time to really step up from your own spiritual, intuitive self and figure out what it is that you need to do. And I'm saying this as a medical doctor of 40 years. It's like, no, this is crazy. The stuff that's going down, the pandemic and all this stuff. And think about it, the pandemic, there had been nothing like that for 100 years. And now they talk about it like every year there's going to be a pandemic. Why? Because they got this gain of function research. I did this presentation called From Mushroom Clouds to Microbes. You understand?
Wow.
I did that several years ago. Why? Because that's where it's at right now. That's what they can control, you know? So folks have to, I didn't lose any patients during the pandemic. I had all my clients on high doses of vitamin D3, right? As well as any number of other botanicals to help them, as well as if you have any kind of exposure, you know that the virus replicates in the nasal pharynx. So salt water, there's something called alkaline nasal wash, stuff that's available. You take care of yourself so you don't get sick. At a certain point, I just purposely exposed myself to COVID so I could get the antibodies because I knew I wasn't going to get sick, right? So I'm just saying, you got to step up on whatever area you're in now. You have to step up.
Yeah, you know, Doc. Now I remember when they first was making the awareness of this COVID hitting in the New York City area. Was it my imagination, or was it everybody they were videotaping massively obese, laying in the hospital corridors? Is there a connection with obesity and immunity?
Yeah, so that was one of the risk factors. Anxiety was a risk factor. Yes, obesity. But here's the thing, right? Because I worked in a doctor's office where it's pretty much mainstream and people were just dying, like every week. Why? Because, the older population, the innate immunity, people indoors not getting sunlight, their vitamin D isn't high enough, you know, and they don't fare well. They're not moving. Right. So yeah, there was massive death because folks, weren't in a position to handle something that had been engineered, right, to actually get into their cells and stuff, right? So that was the kind of stuff that is available or was available, And this is, I'm not, this isn't me talking. I did radio, like I was on every other week on Imhotep Gary Bird show talking about this and stuff. Because the research, the gain of function research, Fauci's relationship to the Eco Health Alliance and the money that got funneled through there so the continued gain of research could continue in another part of the world because there had been a near accident here and they realized this couldn't continue. You know what I'm saying? So it's a problem. It's a problem in terms of trust,
Right.
Right. So,
Dr. Kokai, could you share with the audience your radio show, BAI?
oh, okay. So,
I think we met now that I think some years ago.
Put your glasses on, brother. Now it's starting to connect. Special acknowledgement to Brother King Simon. He's chiming in.
So quantum wellness, right? Quantum wellness. Right now, I do a half-hour program on WBAI 99.5 FM on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. I think today I interviewed a shaman to talk about his practice and what he's doing. And, the multi-DHC, really, the work that I'm doing there, it really came together because we realized that we have to step outside of the usual parameters of what constitutes our three-dimensional reality. That we that we really have to step into that field of consciousness, right? That's actually activating and innovating everything that's going on in the world. And we have to be able to tap into it in such a way that we can direct it, we can reprogram ourselves so that we can actually use that in our own ascension as well as for healing, right? So that is what it's coming down to, you know. So
Mhm.
we want to add that to the mix of what people are already doing nutritionally with botanical sciences. I know, like next month, we have someone speaking who's actually able to go into the consciousness of the plants and provide a whole thing that allows you, not just like for ayahuasca and stuff like that, but for everyday plants. You know, you can talk about the secret life of plants and the fact that you can document that there is a consciousness that's there. So you got all of this stuff happening around us, but we're in our little 5 sense reality and we're not checking it, you know?
I get a sense, Doc, and you tell me if you're getting feedback from your friends or your clients, that wherever this planet is moving or whatever sector of the galaxy it's moving through, it seems like that so-called junk DNA or that God DNA or that divine
Yeah, folks,
DNA is being activated.
I would say, you know, I mean, stuff that we couldn't talk about that was supposedly all woo-woo 20, 30 years ago, there's a different appreciation of it now. You know, if you look at the work that's been done in just documenting the impact of meditation affecting different parameters with crime in different communities, or just the ability of energy to actually change internal processes, to really understand the power of your own word and vocalization on patterns of biochemistry and energetic function that we set up. So, you know, when you start moving out of the biochemical realm and you start talking about bioenergetics or biophysics, you're moving into the world of resonance, right? What things are resonating with each other? It's like when you meet someone and there's an instant connection. When you walk in the room and you realize you can be there, right? People are getting more tuned into this. And, you know, it has to happen because human beings, our consciousness has to rise at least to the whole level. So we ain't killing each other and recognizes all the same life energy. Because if not, this is just going to cycle through again. And then, you know, 100,000 years from now, talking about, you know, what might have happened.
Right.
At this,
Exactly.
you know,
Even Star Trek with its morphogenic resonance, it's like we're starting to get a little bit more like the animals, which we were more advanced in, but they've worked on us so much. We should be higher than all animals, but they seem to be more in tune with nature and a morphogenic resonance than we are. And that's only because they tore us down. They've been working on us, you know. They don't want their monkeys taking over the planet.
there's all kind of things that's happened to a human being, but you see different cultures where there's been more of a natural influence. You know, they're more tuned into this versus, you know, you stay in concrete for generation after generation and something else is happening to you.
Yep.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
not the same. So
Well, thanks
uh,
for Doc. You got VIP. You can come through anytime you want to drop
it's
the digital drum on us.
it's
Come
just
on through.
coming and just sharing with the family and stuff.
Yeah, because you know we Elijah and I, we have sometimes planned guests. Last week it was a medicine woman and a shaman from Ecuador and Cuba. So, and then you just happened to
Wow.
call me today. So, you know, we got this magic flow. Maybe it's part of that planetary alignment. I don't know.
It's a
Because
resident field, man. I put it out there. I said, wait a second. I want folks to know what this woman got in her medicine bag and can actually share with folks because it's potent. You know, it's potent. So,
yes.
and what's interesting about this whole thing, this person's of European ancestry, right? So in our group, we started all people basically of color and stuff. But the piece that we're tapping into is beyond this outer form, right? And it's going way back. And it's interesting because there are folks in other cultures that are really tapped into this. and they may not be fully melanated, you know, but they're into it and they can do that work and stuff. And that has to be appreciated as well.
Yes, I'm in total agreement. Now,
Right.
I would have gave you a discussion about that prior to me doing mushrooms and ayahuasca, because I got a chance when I did the ayahuasca and the mushrooms to see through the eyes of plants, and they see frequency. So you could be, they don't see reflections, they see frequencies. Like, okay, let's look at your aura. Let's look at your shadows in your chakras. Let's go back into what happened to your parents when they were children. So then it was like, oh, this is a whole nother paradigm. So it's like a frequency tribe that you're alluding to. That
Right. You know, we have to go, we're talking about scale of energy. We're going beyond just the EMF.
You can't show that. No?
Really bringing down that God energy for real.
yes.
All
So
right.
I want to invite you again to come back, even if it's short notice like today, because it fell right in place.
Right. Okay.
So I want to thank you. And
There's
Bless
another brother on WBAI that they took off. He's from the Caribbean. Did they bring him back on?
Say that again now. What?
There's another brother that had a show. I think it was 5 days a week. It was like it was prime time. I think it was 6 or 7.
I really don't know. I'm kind of out of touch with the whole BAI culture, especially since I've been more in California and North Carolina. So, but still my home base. All right. I'll take care. Love, man. Love.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Doc. Keep us posted. Oh, and if anybody needs your private consultations, what's your contact info?
My assistant, 310-713-5764. 310-713-5764. My assistant is Charla, and we'll see what we can do to take care of you.
All right. Thank you. In the spirit of Ubuntu. See you later. Bye, Doc. See you soon. Okay.
Definitely.
All right. So now we got Monique. I don't know if she still have a few minutes left. Monique, what you got cooking, girl? We know you got something going on, Sister Sag.
Cooking too right now because my daughter's in gymnastics, so I'm just trying to prepare a little something for her while you guys are speaking. But I hear y'all. Good evening, everyone. Cafonia should be here as well. We are doing a health and wellness expo this Sunday at Restoration Plaza. Okay, there's the flyer right there. This
Talk
Sunday,
about it.
From 12 to 5 p.m. and we're going to have over 30 different vendors and practitioners. So, we're just trying to create a network of healers for us. And we wanted to have an expo where people could come in for free. Like there's no price that they'll have to pay. So we're really looking forward to this expo.
Yes.
Yes, and the first 100 guests receive a phenomenal.
Show your face, Cafonia. Show your face.
I'm not ready for public for you.
Oh, so then we're just going to leave you on the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. So what'd you say, Cafonia?
No, I'm saying the first 100 people receive a unique gift bag with lots of goodies in there for the expo.
Cracker Jack goodies or something really that's beneficial?
Beneficial.
Everything we do is beneficial, Mr. Hank Rising Sun. Everything.
And we just want to emphasize that.
It's anyway.
I hear you, sister. We're gonna have church tonight. Say it again, Cafonia.
I'm not saying nothing again.
Don't
you heard me.
Please, come on, y'all.
No, I mean,
in summary,
we don't. Anyway.
In summary,
go ahead,
Monique.
Monique, go ahead. You go.
Well, basically, when people walk in, they'll be able to experience an array of practitioners. So we're going to have massage therapy. We're going to have practitioners doing Reiki, acupuncture. We're also going to have some nice vegan food vendors. And
ooh, who's cooking?
California, we have Miss Colette from
Ujama Health Food Store.
Sister Sharon Rose from Wanali Rose. And I have her fresh baked goodies there and her amazing moss drinks. And
This
then
is on Saturday and Sunday, or just
No,
Sunday?
this is Sunday.
for the expo. And then, we have Brother Haru at the shop on Saturday from 4 to 7. He'll be doing an event there at Nicholas, Brooklyn. And after the expo on Sunday, he's going to return back to Nicholas, do a second lecture from 5 to 8 p.m. So we have a lot going on this weekend. We truly do.
I want to also say, family, those of you who have listened to Professor Haru, you are able to go to Nicholas and have access to the product line or some of the products.
Correct. Yes, we have his leaf extra
Right.
now in store. And, we might pick up some other products from his product line because brother, very effective products.
Right. I've tried his vitamin K2, vitamin D with K2 in it.
Show your bag too, Laji. I'm sorry, Kafunya. Please continue.
My bag.
The green one, man. The olive leaf. I mean, the moringa. Kafunya, please continue.
Yes. He has an excellent
this.
product out as well.
This-
Yeah. And the
well-
moringa is very, very good too. The moringa and cilantro.
Yeah, that's what Laji has in his left hand. The moringa. I have the olive leaf and top shelf
You
supply.
take the with the coconut milk. It
Yes.
tastes good. I
Yes.
got 7 products that I'm taking. This,
Anyone
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
wants for the expo, they
5,
can
6, 7.
be on Eventbrite. And also the tickets are also available for Haru is on Eventbrite as well.
Family, get there early because Professor Haru packs the house at Nicholas all the way to the wall. So the information is like no other. I listened to it and it's like a re-education. It's like a reboot to all the miseducation as far as health. The brother does a PowerPoint presentation as if he was in a courtroom because he is an attorney and he's also a published author. But the excellence of his presentation. So I give salutations to you, Monique. Salutations to you, Kafunya, for putting this together in a impactful way that people need so much.
Right. Because not only Haru is a doctor, he has his doctorate in chemistry as well, because he comes from a family of allopathic doctors and he decided that he was going to go in the other direction. And plus, I understand or understand that he's going to be bringing people, updating us with people who have experienced his protocols. So, and people will be able to have like a one-on-one situation with him, conversation. I don't mean to say
I mean, consultation.
a conversation and consultation. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That sounds great.
Well, I think it's a beautiful thing because a healthy community is a wealthy community. That's my mantra. And I really, really know that health is definitely your wealth, because you could have $1 million. And if you ain't feeling right, this, that, and the other, you would trade that money in for a homeless person, maybe on the street. And remember, it's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. That's very, very important. On Sunday, it's free. On Saturday, there is a door charge on Saturday to enter into the building. And we want to give thanks to WBAI for being a co-sponsor with our events at Nicholas, Brooklyn. So we give thanks for
Catherine
her.
Davis.
Yes, we give thanks for her. And of course, we give thanks to Nicholas, Brooklyn for providing, valuable information. Like I was listening to Dr. Bruce Lipton, and he was saying lack of knowledge could damage you. It can actually kill you if you don't know what to do. So come out on Sunday and Saturday and get the knowledge that you need to reclaim your health and your wellness and also for maintenance as well. I'm very, very excited about this. And Monique is a wonderful, wonderful co-creator. And I'm just on board with her, and whatever I can do to support Nicholas Brooklyn and the events that we do, I'm going to do it because it's real.
Well, we appreciate the feminine graciousness of the cultivation of Kofunya and Monique, because you know the feminine healing energy is so in need today. So we really appreciate your soothing, healing voice,
Hmm.
giving hope, because there's so many people that are silently suffering. So I thank you, Monique. I thank you, Kofunya, because many people prefer, and there have been people that came through Monique. There's been people that come through Nicholas that were in their last stages of life, but they were educated not to tell nobody. You know, like you say, shh, don't tell nobody I'm pregnant. Shh, don't tell nobody I got cancer. Shh, don't tell nobody I'm overweight. You know, I mean, and the next thing we hear is GoFundMe because they passed away. So we need an upgrade of community connections, and that's where the icon of hope is Nicholas, and being able to talk to Monique or family. If you have a problem and you don't want to talk to, you could talk to Kofonia. She's sitting there with her Christmas tree. I mean, not Christmas, crystal
Oh
trees,
God. Here we
crystal
go.
trees, and she will give you time. I watched Kofonia last Sunday, family. As she was sitting there, I saw people sitting with her, like, you know, Mama, tell me, what should I do? And Kofunya would grace them with her wisdom, her life experience, because sometimes knowing that someone cares about you, not because of a
Yes.
dollar, but because you're alive and you mean something to us. Because when people leave formations of life, you know, it does impact us. So I thank you for that, Kofunya. I was observing
Well,
you from behind my laundry bag.
right. Well, it's important, like you said, for us to uh, give honor or give the namaste to the person who comes before you for information and not brush them off, because you could be entertaining angels unaware. So we have to be very, very careful, especially in these times, to acknowledge ones and ones. And we know the ones that are coming with the BS. You know, we have discernment, you know, and we know who is who, and that's by tapping into nature to you know, to show love, because love is the greatest force on the universe, in the universe, in the multiverse. And it doesn't mean you're a doormat either.
Yeah,
Because
and BS, you have to realize that's Bachelor of Services. And with that
Sonia,
Bachelor
we
of
got to cut
Services,
this
I have
off
to
now
acknowledge
because
Chris.
we're wanted in the other show. So
Oh, okay.
thank you,
So
Hank, for
thank you,
having us.
Kofunya. Thank
yeah,
you, Monique. So y'all go ahead and pass your
We
ministry of
can't hear
spoken
Hank.
word.
This message.
Yeah. Thank
okay,
you.
thank you.
All right.
Peace
Bless.
out. Hmm.
Thank you so much, Hank. We truly appreciate it.
Yeah. It was
Take
just
care. Have a
momentum
good
tonight.
evening.
You know, it just happened because I was wondering, should I do it? And Spirit said, do it. And we did it. Well, Aji, we're back to where we started. Okay, family, this is where we're going to put together our collective consciousness for healing. So if anybody needs a healing affirmation, some energy, let's put it in the comments, because Laji, the last time we did this, I got calls from people that said, yo, that was miraculous.
Really?
It really made a difference. So family, I want you to know you make a difference, and put it in the comments if you need some help, you need some energy, you need a little buzz of inspiration or some energy for healing. Put it in the comments before we close out, because otherwise, you know, we went full circle tonight. It was an awesome show. You got anything else to say, Laji? What are you
No,
doing? You still doing your morning program?
oh, for sure. Anybody who wants to come to the morning program, of course, it's at 6 o'clock in the morning. Goes from 6 to 8:30. I know a lot of people are working, but those who are not, we do prayer, then we do decrees, then we do chanting, powerful chant, a chant that can bring anything into your life, and then we do meditation. And on Sundays, we do, we got a study group. We're studying this book here, as a matter of fact. It's called The Play of Consciousness. And there's secrets that's revealed on the spiritual path in this book that no other master or ascended master or even God has released. These they all kept secret to themselves. And Baba was saying, I'm not even supposed to say these things, but the Shakti is pushing me on to say it. Saint Germain says there's never been this much energy and knowledge for people to attain ascension or full realization as it is in this time. In the whole 4 billions of Earth's history, there's never been this much knowledge available. And everybody is welcome to come. It is free. And well, we're doing a fast now too. And so if y'all get into that, y'all could always contact me at the information that Hank puts up.
Yeah, let me put that up now. Here we go, right here.
We're glad to have you.
And Laji's stuff is here.
The goddess put her name. What goddess is that came up there?
What?
There was a goddess had her name up here. Goddess something. Did you take it?
Yeah, that's going to pop back up after I take your contact information.
Okay.
Here it is, right here. Okay, let's start rocking. Here we go. She needs. Here it is. Okay, you want me to start or you want to do it?
You go ahead. I'll come behind you.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get my tools.
Well, I could start now if you want. Cool? All right, I'll just.
Yeah, go ahead.
Beloved, mighty, and present, great hosts of seated and ascended masters, great angelic hosts, great cosmic beings who govern the system of worlds and the seven mighty Elohim. I evoke the violet flame energy to infuse Goddess or Set in every point of her body, in every electron, in every atom, in every cell throughout her body, every organ, throughout all her muscles and aura, that the energy just pour through with your dynamic force. Increase her energy minute by minute and give her the knowledge. Keep no secret back from her that will help her to her own ascension in God consciousness. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. The goddess Osset. My daughter's name Osset. The goddess Osset. She was seek to knee deep in the spiritual knowledge from her conception to her womb empowerment to her birth, and staying in the ashram.
Okay, family, get your ashe, Laji. Family, get your crystals, your water, cup of water, your prayer sticks. You know what I just picked up, family? I want to share this, Laji. Where's your feather?
Right here.
Okay. I got something in the mail today. My intuition said to explore this. This is called, this wood, you see it, Laji?
Yeah.
It's called Hollywood. This is the wood of holly. This is called holly. This is a holly branch.
You do magic with that.
All right. I feel the energy around it. Okay. So I'm going to just have it as a prayer stick. It feels clean. I checked out the energy. It just feels like it might have came off a tree, but it also looks like, let me see if you can see it, family. I want you to see this holly branch. And this is what they actually called, this is what the name from Hollywood. This is the wood called holly. This is it right here. I just want to show it to you.
Is it light or is it dense?
This little piece is very light, but it has a strong quality to it. This is the tip of it. So I'm going to use this as a prayer stick tonight, along with my crystals, my water. So I am in me, I am in Laji, I am in Goddess Aset, I am in the tree kingdom, in the plant kingdom. I am supreme love, wisdom, miracles, circulating, transmutating, spiraling like a whirlpool around Goddess Aset 67
I know she
and
ain't
all
67.
her relationships. Would you
Right.
say, Laji?
I said, I know she ain't 67.
Ashe.
I said,
So we individually and collectively from the audience now and in the future, thank you for being born, Goddess Aset. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for surviving the stargate of conception to birth. And may you continue to fulfill your life poetic purpose. May you continue to fulfill your life poetic purpose. And we say Ashe, Aho, Donada Wado. So let it be spoken. So let it be done. All right. We got somebody here named Sean Harris. Okay, Sean. I could use some energy. Now listen, y'all. I got my stick in my hand, Lodgy, and I feel like, oh, now listen, we got to make sure we get enough sunlight in this dark cycle.
G3.
We got to get that sunlight, family. That's why I go outside every day
And
on
it's
my
warm.
bicycle to get the sunlight. So I am in me. I am in Lodgy down there in the sunny side of Georgia. I am in Sean. I am in all the healers, prayer warriors in the audience. Yes, I am radiant sunlight, Kinkaliba tea, drinking bright, elevating Sean to luminous healing beyond sight, starting now. So let it be spoken. So let it be done. Yeah, I just feel like slamming the Hollywood down when we do the prayer. All right. Next one. Okay. Is need some energy. Corius Hollis. Need
Everybody.
some energy. See,
And
these must be all the folks up in the northern areas where the sun is not shining bright.
I could dig that because the weather broke down here. 70 degrees now.
Oh,
I'm looking,
you bragging now, huh?
boy, oh boy. You know,
Yeah. Yep.
yes, I was
So
looking. Go ahead.
I am in me. I am in Logi. I am in Corius Hollis. I am in all the collective consciousness, holding prayer sticks, crystals, cups of water. I am healing, transmutating the dream body. I am the magical presence, inebriating Corius Hollis to heights of success, happiness, and divine purpose. Yes, I am. So let it be spoken. So let it be done. All right.
I share.
Next one.
Prayer for epilepsy healing. Wow,
Ooh.
that's deep.
Yes, it is. You
Yeah.
want to take it or you want me to start?
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
Love my damn presence. Great hosts of sitting and ascended masters. Great angelic hosts. God Allah, God Buddha, God Krishna, God Ram, God Jesus, God with 1,000 names and no names. Please bestow the violet consuming flame. Matter of fact, all 7 flames on this brother, Guantia Jaquita, that he be healed from this dreaded disease of epilepsy. Please enter into every single solitary electron within his body. Enter within every single solitary atom within his body. Please enter within every single organ of his body. Love mighty and present. Enter within his blood system. Enter within his nervous system. Enter into his 4 body system. Love mighty and presence. Heal this man. Heal him of any ailment, especially the epilepsy. I ask this in the name of Swami Muktananda Paramahansa, Bhagawan Nichananda, Guru Maha Chivalasananda, beloved Saint Germain, Lord Jesus Christ, the great Sanat Kumar, and the entire company of heaven. Heal this man, heal this man, heal this man. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am.
Ashe. Okay. Cecil
So,
Wooden listening here from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Peace, family. Sending you Sean. You get people are sending you energy, brother. Okay, Rob Blackstorm says listening to water nature sound singing bowls on YouTube to help relieve stress. Thanks for sharing that, brother Rob. And said gratitude, brother Benjamin. Okay, we got a fight against Pamela Williams, fight against mucus. I'm doing garlic onion soup. It's helping. Okay, what cuts mucus really good is ginger.
yeah.
And a good drink to make is chop up ginger, garlic or onions, and lemon. And then put it in a pot of water, bring it to a boil. You'll feel better within 24 hours. So Pamela. Now, see, I like cheese, but I see that cheese don't like me, Laji.
Yeah,
Because, if I eat too much cheese, I become a big old booger. And I don't like looking like a booger,
I'm obese now.
So I can relate. Pamela, stay away from that cheese. Stay away from that bread.
And all that dairy.
And all that dairy. Yep. So I am in me. I am in Paloma. I am in Laji. I am in the listening audience. We are love, wisdom, power, blessing Paloma with transcendental bliss, inebriating her immune system to go higher, stronger, and better. So let it be spoken. So let it be done. All right. And they also say harp music helps relieve pain. That's beautiful.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is. Goddess I said Ashe. She said, thank you. I would like some energy for my mom. Here we go. For my mom, she's been on hospice for 2 years. Eminem. That's all we got to work on. I am in me. I am in Eminem. I am in Laji. I am in Eminem's mom. I am within all the listening audience, healing, radiating, healing blessings, saturating, elevating, transmutating. Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I am magic presence saturating. So let it be spoken. So let it be done. All right. Teresa Miller, Ashe. Benjamin said, Hank got a Padawan. Okay. Is this this is from a Harry Potter movie? I don't know, but I'm working it. We working it together. That's funny. Oh, Goddess Aset said she was born in the year 67, Laji.
I had a feeling that that's what it was. Wait a minute. But that make you a lot older than you look too. And who's this brother?
Oh, want to know where I can buy one of the shirts? Oh, just give me a text. 786-493-3337. 786-493-3337. Corey Hollis, Georgia. Okay, I have a nice copper energy bracelet from you. Give thanks, bro. All right.
Did you give them my address? My phone number, just in case they want to come to the meditation and the study group. Did they
give it now, bro.
Be easy if you put it up on the screen if that's not a problem.
I thought I did.
Wait to the end.
I thought I had it up there.
That's it.
And then I had it up here. That's you right there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now back to the comments. Let's see. You did a big one on the sacred prayer, God power. Oh, give thanks. All right. Sugar F. Harris. All right. Any suggestions about healthy pelvis and pancreas? What good to use? Get that Kinkoliba tea. Drink that Kinkoliba. We always say drink that tea. I ran out. I got to make some more.
White powder is also good.
Yeah.
I got 7 things for this fast. Fasting is also good. You'll find out that a lot of problems, especially for men, will start disappearing on a fast overnight.
Yeah. And let's see. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgiving all your memories. Forgiveness. Forgiveness.
You want me to take it?
Take it, brother.
Love, mighty and presence, great hosts of Sit and Ascended Masters, great angelic hosts, great cosmic beings, and the seven mighty Elohim. Bless us all with forgiveness. Bless this brother Sugar Mo with forgiveness. Allow him to forget about the offense that others have given him, because true forgiveness is forgetting. Allow him to remove the barrier of remembering what this or these persons have done to him. Remove the barrier of remembering and let him forget whatever offenses has come his way from everyone, whether it be family, friends, or strangers, whether it be the government, whether it be any living creature. Give him the power of forgiveness. True forgiveness is forgetting. Help him to work on this. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, family, we're going to wrap it up, Laji. Want to thank you. Oh, we got one more.
And he says about, I need energy healing to heal outside the form.
Okay, everybody's at about that energy. Listen, Kinkaliba T, sunlight energy. Okay. I am in me, I am in MJ, I am in Laji. I am within all the audience listening now and in the future. I am supreme elevation. I am the magic presence, inebriating all the empty spaces between the molecules, the atoms of MJ to supreme, perfect health starting now. Magnify, magnify, manifest, manifest. Ashe. All right.
Ashe.
All right. We got suggestion when you feel flat with no energy. If energy is not breaking through my walls of power, better to drink tea and no food than food and no tea. Kinkaliba tea, and also Y Power, and you'll be fine.
I got awesome white powder now.
Yeah, I drank some. I mixed up the rest of my water with the Y Power.
That's
Go to ypowersupplement.com. Get your Y Power.
The white
Right?
powder, the minerals. This is what I'm doing fast. I haven't even been thinking about food. I forgot.
Yeah. That's the liquid minerals. That's good.
Cilantro, you'll find this moringa cilantro. One part of it cleanses the body, the other feeds it. The golden trifecta got about 100 different ingredients inside, if you can see it. This is from the brother in Los Angeles, Zachariah Ramses. You got your multi mushroom. We had this on the show a couple of weeks ago. You got your green tea. I mean your green leaf right there, extract, and then you got Buffo Master Steve's mental enhancement. Free to V.
Yeah.
Free to V.
Sounds good, brother.
Very powerful. Very powerful. So,
all right, family.
Clean out too, family.
Yep. We're going to wrap it up. We'll see you soon. If not sooner than later. Blessings to everyone. Thank you, Laji. Thank you, Dr. Kokai. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Kafunya.
Thank you, my brother.
And thank you to you, the listening audience. You make the difference. Ashe.
Ashe.